who can,
Please.
yeah.
Oh, please, please. This is too much. So good morning, everyone. How are all of you?
Very good. How are you? Happy Women's Day.
Same to you.
Just brief, I give Shelly over here. So I'm Anamika Shires from Electra, being as a I used the head of L&D and HRBP strategically, who is heading over here, being as a 14 years of experience, encouraging the women diversity in all over the organizations and being a part of Cipla Limited, Lumax Limited, and KR Group of Muscat. So there is a diversity in me to, the theme we gain to give or give to gain. You can say this is the philosophy of Miserable, how we can, conglomerate the women to understanding of or legacy of laws, because still that if women diversity, we can see globally, so today, so yet we are on 64%. So we should be ahead and encourage our whole women plant and corporate level. So that is I invited to here, being as a part of Electra Group of Company, and you are from the Sheila Form Limited, who is the legendary for us today. So please inspire us how women can, go for the professional and personal life balances. There is a category of questions. Yeah, definitely we could, adding and conglomerating. I'm looking for. So over to you, Shelly. So please, we would like to, wanted to know what Shelly and how it is, how she's been as a leadership.
Great. So first of all, thank you so much for inviting me. I think it is, I always feel that it is always an honor to be amongst women, and especially on International Women's Day, though of course it's tomorrow, right? But it just reminds you that it's not only how far all of us, as women have come, but it also talks about the potential which lies ahead. I think, Anamika, which you just spoke about, right? That there is a long journey ahead. So let me start with this, that what's the percentage of diversity in Electra?
Yeah, definitely. We have, very less percentage, but we are imbibing towards the diversity. Okay, right away we have it's around 10%. So we're looking forward how we can increase this.
No, but even 10% is very good, Anamika, because when I see other organizations, and especially even if I have to see my own organization, currently we are just sitting at a 7%, right? Because it's a mindset change which has to come. So
Right.
yes, so good morning, girls. Uh, I always like to address all of us as girls, because one is that gives you a feeling of being motivated, young at heart, and I'm sure many of you would be much, much younger than what I am. So for me, all of you are girls only. So, while Anamika reached out, so I was thinking, what should I share today? Because I don't want to give you any theories of leadership or, how you should look at your career growth. I think it would be meaningful to just talk about probably my own journey, wherein what are the lessons, what are some of the challenges, and see, challenges is part and parcel of everybody. So I don't say that it's only women who go through the challenges. I think it's equally the men also. But everybody goes through a different set of challenges, because one thing which we have to remember is that it is not about equality. See, equality. Acha, all of you are comfortable with me speaking in English, because there are only two languages I know: English or Hindi. Telugu Radu. So, so I have stayed in Hyderabad for 6 years. तो मुझे हैदराबाद भी बहुत अच्छे से मालूम है. Of course, now it has changed quite a bit. But yes, it is, Hyderabad is very close to my heart. So and probably when I come there next, I get to meet all of you. So yes, coming back to some of the lessons, some of the challenges, some of my mentors, some of my, some milestones which has helped shape my career. Probably I would like to share that with you and see then what you can make out of that. Yeah. So is that okay, Anamika? That sounds fine.
Yes, we can start.
Okay.
So,
So a little bit about myself. So
yes.
all of you know my name is Shelly Tyagi, and I am 51 years old. Okay. So which means that there is a long journey which I have been on, almost 26, 27 years of experience now, because I kind of started my HR journey a little late. But trust me, when I look at my own career, I did not begin with the goal that I'm going to reach at a leadership position. So that was never the intent. The focus, at least for me, I have always kept on how do I keep learning? How do I keep contributing? And how do I take any responsibility which comes to me? And for all of you, I think that is very, very important. Sometimes we get into this whole myth of roles, designations, positions. Just keep that aside. Whatever comes your way, just grab it. Because if you will do that, automatically more meaningful work keeps coming to you. And the minute the other workforce, the men workforce, realize that it's not about okay, they have some work at home, or women do not or are not able to devote or dedicate so much time. I think those things are all myth now. And this is something which we have to tell ourselves too. But yes, always remember that, while you will keep moving in your career, you will then want to, what should I say? You will want to shape the outcome. You would want to create some impact for the organization or the work you're doing. You would want to influence decisions. So remember, how many of you know who is Sheryl Sandberg? Anyone knows who is Sheryl Sandberg? You all use Facebook, Insta? Yeah? करते हो? Facebook, Instagram use करते हो?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
I want a very powerful, excited, motivated girls group sitting here. So it should not be कि सिर्फ मैं ही बोल रही हूँ. I want all of you also to equally participate. ठीक है? That works?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Sheryl Sandberg basically she was the inspiration who actually started this whole Meta. So she was part of the Facebook journey, where they are. She was the COO for them. So she has written a book by name of Lean In, Lean. Read that book. If you have already read it, or if you have not read it, it's a very thin book. Just read it. It has lot of lovely lessons. And what she says is that if you are offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat it is. Just get onto it. Right? So you understand it is not about what position, what role. It is about, okay, if I'm getting something meaningful, just take it. Automatically, you will find your own path. Because many times what happens is that, all of us as women, compared to men, we hesitate. We feel, oh, we have to be completely prepared before we take the next step. We look at perfection. But growth does not happen with that. Growth happens when we feel comfortable inside. And so I'll tell you, HR for me happened as an accident. It was never a journey which I had thought in my mind that, okay, I'm going to do it. So I am basically a master's in botany. I did my MPhil and I wanted to pursue a PhD. So that was the growth path which I had for myself. But then somehow I got married when I was 21, and then I kind of moved to a different city from Delhi. And I was very clear that PhD I want to do from Delhi only. So, things just didn't happen. So then I started looking at something else, and then we shifted to Bangalore at that time. And there I happened to meet this lady. She was the CEO of an empowered training consultancy firm. And I met her, and she asked me to come and meet her in her office. And I went there. I was just talking to her. We spoke for almost an hour. And then she told me, Shelly, why don't you try becoming a corporate trainer? And in my mind, I was thinking, what nonsense! I've never done this. And as my personal preference, I am an introvert. So I am not a person who is very socially outgoing, or going and talking to people. So in my head, I told myself, no, 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 that's not possible. I cannot do it. But she said, uh, doesn't matter, maybe just come prepared with one topic. Just pick up any topic of your choice and prepare something for an hour, and then let's see how it goes. I was very clear in my mind, I'm never coming back here. Right. But then when I reached home, I just thought about it and I said, what's the harm? In any case, I'm not going to get it. But why should I just give up? So I said, okay. So I prepared one module, which was of 2 hours, and I went there and I just did it. And she was completely gaga, and she was like, no, no, now you have to get onto this journey. So that's how my journey in HR began. Imagine if I would have just thought that, no, this is what something I've never done, so I cannot do it. So probably I wouldn't have been where I'm sitting. Right. So generally, when people get into trainings and facilitation, it's the other way around. They have a lot of experience and then they get into this field. But for me, it was the other way around. I did it with zero experience, and I had to go and facilitate these trainings for people who had 15 years of experience, 20 years of experience, and majorly my client was IBM. And you can imagine that I did not have that experience to go and stand there. So I did a lot of homework then. I started reading a lot of books. I started talking to a lot of people so that I can start building my anecdotes with their experiences. So effort has to go in, because once I took it up, I said I have to make it successful. So that's how it just kept happening, and then getting into various different verticals of HR. And yes, after I think 10, 11 years, I knew that I have to get to the pinnacle of HR role, which is a CHRO role, and kept working for it. And I'm here. In between, so Anamika, you can stop me. Any one of you can just, stop me, ask any question if you want. But then,
Yeah,
yeah.
Shelly, means I have gone through, really, beneath of your personal life and professional life. Say that. So I have big questions there. Yeah, what you motivated to you go for this, leadership career?
What motivated me to go for a leadership career? So,
Yes.
you'll keep hearing in between my pet barking, because he also wants to be part of this mission. He
Yes, yes.
enjoys doing all that, right?
Great.
So see, it is, as I said earlier, Anamika, I never thought that I have to reach a leadership role, right? But then it is about that. I also felt that leadership for me was not about the position. It was more about influence. It was more about responsibility, and how can I create opportunities for others. So of course, you have to be ready to take up that responsibility. So always I always looked at it in a manner that, can I take a step forward and can I influence more people in my gamut? So early in my career, I did feel the need to prove myself. And I'm sure all of you who have begun your career just now, or you who are probably, a couple of years old in the career, you will always feel the need to prove yourself more than others, more than the men, right? And other challenge you will face is, how do you manage the self doubt which keeps coming within yourself? That confidence gap. Because when the other gender is in majority, you always feel a little overwhelmed. Because you sometimes that competence within you over time will speak loudly, but your confidence is something which will help you get to the table. So, Anamika, to answer your question, trust me, I did not really think it in that manner.
Agree.
I just kept moving and it just happened. But yes, one thing I was very sure that I am not going to miss opportunities. So there was a time when I took up a role with
Definitely.
Syngenta. Syngenta was a APAC role. So we had 14 countries, and I was the business change lead. They were going through some transformation journey. And that role required a lot of travel,
Okay.
and the corporate office was based out of Pune, and I was in Delhi. My kids were in Delhi, and I think my elder one was in 8th standard at that time, and my younger one was in 6th. And obviously, they needed me, but at the same time, I also knew that I need this role because if I have to make a transition in my career, then this was a very good opportunity. And I spoke about it to my kids, to my family, and they told me that, Mama, just take it up. We are there to support you. And I think that was a game changing event for me, because that put me into a different pedestal in the whole career path game. Because when you start interacting with international stakeholders, you start visiting different countries, your experience, your horizon widens, and that is what exactly happened. And I think rest is history. So it's all, God has been kind, I would say.
Yes. So there is a, cognitive immense I got, how your kids allow you to, yeah, mama, you can go for this role and definitely you can grab it. So there are a few situational things. Being as a mother, how you could balance your professional and personal life. I think it's a very challenging, at the moment, how we could convey to our kids, convey to our family. So really, it's a
Yeah.
very challenging. How you fall.
A very, very difficult question, because see, one is, I don't call it as work life balance, I call it as work life integration, right? Because you have to integrate your work, because trust me, balance word is a myth. There is nothing called as work life balance. You have to keep toggling between work and your on your personal space. And all of us know that at different stages of life, your priorities will keep shifting, right? Sometimes you will feel that your work needs more attention, and sometimes family will. But the key, I will say, and please remember this, key is being present wherever you are, rather than feeling guilty about the other side. So if you're at work, don't feel guilty what's happening at home. And when you're at home, don't feel guilty that I'm missing out on the work. Trust me, though my girls told me that, we are there to support you. But later on, and especially when girls grow up or kids grow up, irrespective of girl or a boy, they do need you in that journey, and now with all of us being as working professionals, you may not be able to devote that much of time. Jo pehle, I think our mothers were able to do. I don't think so. It's always about the quality, it's not about the quantity. And there have been very heartbreaking moments which I have gone through. There was a time when my daughters told me, when they grew up, and I was lecturing them on something, and they told me that, Mama, you were an emotionally unavailable mother. So at that point of time, you felt that, oh, there's something not right which has happened. But then that's okay, because I knew that today they are feeling like this, but at some point they will realize that, what have I done? What have I done for them so that they live this comfortable life? And so I am a single mother. So we separated a couple of years back, so I kind of took charge of my family and my daughters. And today, if you go and talk to my daughters, they will say our mom is our role model. So children also go through that different shifts, but they realize that's the kind of life they are living. You know, both of them are in the US, both of them have done their masters from there, they're working now. So they realize that if I had not put in that hard work at that time, probably that is not the life which they could have even envisaged, right? So never feel guilty. Out of, I think, 30 days, I used to travel for 20 days or 25 days, and I never felt guilty. I always felt that this is what I have to do, so I do it. So this is my request to all of you. Never feel guilty what's happening on the other side.
So Shelley, yeah, really, now it's once again now innovated me to think more and more, as you are very agile and motivated woman. So what inspired you to become as very agile and proactive? What your, day-to-day life balances, your work, yoga, well-being? What do you like to say about this?
See, in any case, we all know, right, that motherhood teaches you to prioritize, be empathetic, right? All these traits, I'm sure you would agree with me. All of you agree or not?
Yes, yes.
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 And we as women underestimate, because there are so many life experiences which actually make us inherent leaders. Because you're managing your work, you're managing your children, you're managing your spouse, you're managing your in-laws, you're managing your workspace, relatives. So it's a big scale with which all of you are working already. But let me tell you, uh, work apni jagah hai. Leadership, if today I'm in a leadership role, sometimes I do feel that, it does not mean that you have to sacrifice your family. It is more about building those support systems and then manage your priorities consciously. So I have now learned that what truly matters than trying to do everything with perfection, because perfection nahi hota. Perfection kabhi nahi hota. It is more about your presence there. So just try doing that. Agility, Anamika,
Yes.
life teaches you. Life teaches you,
Right,
because
right,
if
yeah,
you're
I
not
agree.
if you're not
Yes.
agile, you break, right? So I think that is how I have. So God has gifted me with a lot of resilience.
Very
I do not get, I really don't give up. I don't get, I don't know, anything which kind of brings in some sort of failure. It does not bother me, because I always feel that this is a lesson I have learned. So it is a it so I this is what I tell my daughters also, that never be afraid of any failure, because that is what will take you to success. So today you may not every day is a good day at work. I'm sure all of us go through those ups and downs and peaks and turns. कभी कोई चीज बहुत अच्छी जाती है, कभी कोई चीज बिल्कुल खराब हो जाती है. And one of my bosses would tell me, that Shelly, you put in a lot of effort and there is so much you do for a particular project or some work, and sometimes management doesn't approve it, but we never see you feeling sad. So this is a mantra which I've told myself. This is not my father's company. Okay, you
yes.
you pay me this much, you can get me to do this much, or you can get me to do this much. I don't care. I will give my 100% to whatever I am doing. Beyond that, you are willing to do it, please do. If you're not, I have had my share of learning. So that's what I follow. Never get emotionally stuck to work, please. Trust me, employers don't take even a single day to say, okay, your work is done, we don't need you anymore. So take it as a learning, given your 100%, but beyond that, nothing.
Actually, I have one doubt. When we are giving to 100% in our work, so we will present to our boss, but they are not satisfied and they will give the some corrections. After that also we will feel it, but they will say one answer means you are not doing well. So by the time we are so much effort we are put in that work, but how to take it positiveness, madam? Actually, if it is carrying that our mind, we will not happy to do another works. So how to handle ourselves and how to escape that thoughts and how to motivate ourselves.
Yes,
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 I'm
that
facing
happens.
lot of issues same in my career, madam. That is it.
What's your name?
Sudha Rani.
Sudha.
Rani.
Okay.
Sudha Rani, ma'am.
Sudha Rani. So see, this is, but tell me one thing. Is this something which you feel only you face, or is it something your other team members or your peers also face? Or you think that this is just because as a woman I am facing? Or so what is it?
I'm not talking about gender, madam. Only this is my feeling
No,
only.
no. So this is what I'm trying to understand from you, Sudha. That is it that you are feeling this? Uh, so this is a general feeling which you have. It has nothing to do with any of your peers or whether it is with your other team members also. Does your manager say the same thing to others also? You don't know, right?
Yes.
So as I said, see, these are so have you kind of tried to understand from him that okay, what is it that is not right? See, there are two, three things, Sudharani, right? One is, as I said, resilience. There'll be 100 times your manager or any of your superiors may tell you that this is not right or this is not how it should be done or etc. But if you that is where the quality of resilience comes in, because if it will keep on impacting you now, then next time you will not be able to give your 100% because you're already demotivated in your own mind. Your है ना, so उसमें क्या है कि then you know that whatever I will do in any case he has to say this. उससे थोड़ा सा बाहर निकलना पड़ेगा. You cannot let that thing impact you, because there might be a genuine reason that maybe what he's expecting and what we are delivering probably may not be at the same wavelength. Or even if it is and he is still poking you, then obviously you have to just kind of sit and spend time with the person and understand that where is it that it is going wrong. Is you would want to learn from the person, you would want to get coached because you are very clear you want to do well. So what is it that you can do differently to make that happen? So I think that is something, probably, I don't know, I'm sure you must have tried, but you have to focus on the solution, Sudharani. Don't focus on the problem,
After that,
because Hmm.
after that he is giving this is the corrections. Finally, I have done that complete work.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
before that, these words, this is all in continue in my brain. That is, I am not
Ah.
unsatisfied my job. That is the problem.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
this
that
is
is what,
totally, yeah,
see,
what
this is
Shall-
this is
yes.
what happens, Sudharani, that as women, we become very harsh on ourselves, right? We also have to start taking ourselves a little lightly. We don't have to, we are also human beings. See, this is what I just told you all. Don't go on the perfection. See, we want to be perfect in what we are doing. When you've done the correction, you've done the work, just let it be. It was a temporary challenge, but you did get to learn something, isn't it? Learning हुआ ना. So वो resilience की quality, तो I think irrespective of gender everybody should have the ability to fall and bounce back. That is what will take you, because trust me, leadership doesn't come easily. Today at whatever mid manager level or early in careers you must be in, but if you really have to go high, leadership is very, very challenging, and you are all by yourself there. You're very lonely there, because you cannot go and talk about what you're feeling to everybody. So it's a very lone journey, right? So एक चीज याद रखना, तो जब तक आप वो resilience खुद से नहीं सीखोगे ना, आप वहां पे stuck ही नहीं कर पाओगे. You will have to be very, very strong to be there. That courage is required.
The message is what I received from Shelly. Yeah, definitely. We should be keep on learning. So never give up. Whatever the challenges, take as a resilience and keep it ahead. Thank you, Shelly. So, Shelly, now we'll go ahead with the, work stations, so, work support balance in a way, how can companies better support in women leadership role? How you said, yeah, it's a very challenging way, yeah, while we go for any approval thing. So this is just, I wanted to know from your side how it is, how we can do the betterment in a company for women.
See, it again depends on every organization, right? How progressive or how regressive they are.
Yeah.
One thing is very clear, that women have to be there as part of the workforce. And again, coming back to that equality, if both
Yes.
the genders have a very different need. So we may say equality, but in actual, equality doesn't mean okay, if you are putting in 10 hours, I will also put in 10 hours, right? Because one size doesn't fit everybody. So both genders have different needs, and that is what organizations have to start recognizing. So if
Right.
a woman has to leave by 6:30, and a man leaves by 8 or 8:30, does not make him a better worker compared to a woman. And that is when organization policies will have to help women. Those inclusive leadership cultures have to come in. You have to ensure, and Anamika, this rests on HR's shoulders also, that how do you ensure
Great.
that, let's say, if a woman has gone for a maternity break, let's say, I'm just taking an example, a woman has gone for a maternity break and she has worked for 6 months in that particular appraisal cycle, and 6 months she was out. Generally, organizations, just to manage their bell curve, they give her the rating of average or something, right?
Yes.
But I think as HR, it becomes our responsibility to ensure that even if she has worked for 4 months or 5 months, please see the contribution she made and accordingly
Very true.
give her those her increment, her due share of what she should get. I think that is how. Plus, I think for women, because obviously we are also getting into that space, that journey, mentorship helps a lot.
Right.
So how do you really have either internal women mentors or external, right?
Right.
It is not necessary to only have women as a mentor. You can always have,
Exactly.
there are men who want to be a part of this journey, right? So
Yes.
probably identify those, and then you have to just take it up. You have to have some leadership development
Right.
programs, because remember, there are two, three things which will
Yes.
help
Correct.
each and every woman. One is your executive presence in the organization.
Yes.
So when we say, that how you dress up, it's a very underrated thing. But trust me,
Exactly.
it is very, very important. The way you dress up, the way the whole demeanor is,
Yes.
makes
Yes.
a lot of difference. That it gives you confidence, and it allows others to take you very seriously. So, and I am a person who loves to dress up, so you will see me in saris, you will see me in trousers, you will see me in dresses. But I love to do that. And I have seen that it really, really makes a difference. People take you very seriously. Another
Very true.
is, don't be an introvert. Okay. Even if that is your preference, build your social capital, build networking skills, because that is, push yourself from that comfort zone and go and talk to your peers, because that networking really, really helps. So I think these are few
Yeah.
things, Anamika,
Right.
which as HR and as leadership, we should
Correct.
be,
Correct.
doing for our women.
Yeah.
Just coming together on a Women's Day doesn't help. It is
Right.
a
Right.
journey which should be taken throughout the year,
Yes. Yes.
you know.
And
So
Shani, behalf of all women, I would like to ask, yeah, inspirational advice, how we can, make a woman confident, being as a HR also, being as a resilient woman also, how we could.
it's all here. It's all here. Okay. Brain is a muscle. You can wire it. So you have to, all of us have to believe in our own capability, even if others don't. So as Sudharani just said, even if her manager does not believe in what she's doing, she has to believe in herself. The day all of you start doing it, you will you don't need any other life lessons. So be curious, take initiatives, never stop learning. Don't tell yourself कि I'm already tired, अभी मैं घर का काम करना है, बच्चे को देखना है, ये करना है. All that will keep happening. Trust me, kids will grow and you'll have an empty nest one day, right? But you are responsible for your own life. So the more preparation and action you do today, the more confident you will be. The more, and it's a cycle. You
Right.
prepare, you take actions, you become confident. The more responsibilities you take, the more confidence you build.
Right.
So anything done, again I refer to Sheryl Sandberg, anything done is better than perfect, right? So I think, have clarity in terms of the purpose you want to have conviction in yourself, have that curiosity, have the courage to make it happen. I think these are the only things I will say. And this is not something a jnana I'm giving you. This is something which I have done. I have invested in my skills. I keep doing something or the other in terms of my continuous learning. I have built my own support of network, mentors, and trust me, nobody can stop your success.
Exactly. Totally agreed, Shani. So, Shani, a few more questions I have. What would you like to, give message to young women who don't start their careers?
So, what message can I give the young women? See, there will be a time which will come in your careers when you might have to decide whether you want to take a step back or you have to take a step forward. Because obviously, it's a journey in which you will get married, you will have kids, you will have challenges, you will have all kinds of problems. So as I told you earlier, focus on the solution, don't focus on the problem. So that's one. Another is, don't give up. Even if you're at a crossroad where you have to decide whether I have to continue or whether it's easy to take a step back, take a break, be with the family, try not to do that. Try to build that supporting network for yourself, but try not to give that break in your career. Yes, you can take a few days off here and there, but this is what I would say. Just keep focusing on your learning, have that curiosity mindset all the time, be ready to take all responsibilities, and yeah, that's my take on for young
And
women.
Shani, yeah, and Shani, what make you happy and stay proactive?
What makes me happy? See, I have also gone through my share of sadness and happiness. So it's not that, it's an easy thing to do. But one thing probably I realized very early in my life that, and that's the reason I even decided to move away from what was not giving me happiness. I took that, though it is not a very acceptable thing in our society. Still, there is a lot of stigma around it. But one thing I was very clear, Anamika, and to all of you,
Yeah.
that I am responsible for my life. I am responsible for my life. And something which does not give me happiness, I am not going to stick into it just because society wants me to do that or my parents want me to do that. So I was very clear that before anybody, वो एरोप्लेन में देते हैं ना वो मैसेज कि दूसरे को मास्क पहनाने से पहले खुद का मास्क पहने. Right? So that is what exactly I did. If I am not happy, then I can't keep my kids happy. I can't be happy at work. So that is the reason I chose to, stay happy than do things for others. So I think
Really,
that's
today, a very good mantra we learned from you, how being as a mother, how being as a colleague, and how being as a woman. So really, it's a, fantastic journey what you shared with us. So, a bit brief on, Give to Gain. What's your thoughts regarding, this year we had a thing like Give to Gain. So, what do you think about it?
So you tell me, what is your take on Give to Gain?
Yeah, definitely. I think, we should be open up.
Mm.
We should be resilient,
Mm.
and we should be move forward as a definitely
Mm.
equality of diversity. We never be calm down. We should be very confident, and
Mm.
at each and every stage of life, that is personally also, professionally also.
Mm.
If I am happy, so definitely I can make happy to all. If I'm not
Mm.
happy, definitely I could not happy to all. And empowering the NGO supports, so definitely this
Mm.
is also I'm looking forward, supporting to all my young women colleague, and empowering the outside women also. So this is my thinking
Yes,
that way. So I
absolutely.
I could hear from you.
Absolutely. So I think it is, again, as I said, that
Yes.
as women leaders, I
Yeah.
feel that it is about, so give to gain can be interpreted in many ways, right? But what you said exactly, Anamika, that when as women, at least I see it in that manner, that if I am in a leadership role, then it is my responsibility to uplift and empower other women, so that they also become, so then the entire ecosystem of the women progresses and grows stronger, right? So it is about sharing our knowledge and experiences with each other.
Very
Probably it's my responsibility to mentor young women, support other women's growth. If I can, then in whatever way, create opportunities for each other, so that is something which I am able to contribute. Plus, at the same time, I am also able to learn, because it's also about reverse mentoring, right? It is
exactly.
not about that I can only do the mentoring, but I
Yeah.
always feel that from youngsters, even I get to learn a lot. So it is the collective strength which I feel that
Right.
will increase if we start doing that, you know? So, yeah. So I think that is what my take on this topic.
Thank you so much, Sally. Yeah, being a part of, with the electoral group of company, and with all, women's,
I have a
all with,
question.
yeah, please, Aditi.
How are you managing your financial life in initial stage? Because it is very big issue for a woman. We have lots
Mm,
of dream, lots of
mm,
expenses
mm,
are there. So
mm,
if I'm see my career for a long time, so how I
mm,
balancing my financials, or we can say that how I'm saving my money.
mm.
I need
You're
some
asking a
advice.
very wrong person. So, as a person, I'm a big shopaholic. I
Me too.
yes, but I think that's the fun, right? That's the fun what keeps you moving also. So when it
But
comes
right
to
now, you
financial,
can say that you are sending your daughter to US for a study. So you do something in a nature's day, na, for this. So my question is like that. For long
so
term, how
see,
I can do saving for all
so
these things.
can I get your name?
Aditi Mahajan.
Aditi. So, Aditi, I think all of us know, it's a no-brainer that whatever you earn, there is a part which you have to save, right? Irrespective of whatever be our expenses. So let's say if I'm earning 100 rupees, then I know that I have to save that 30, right? So that 30 has to go in savings, and then the rest of the 70, I have to again prioritize where I am spending it, right? So there are certain things which definitely, so if you have a kid and you know that you have to send him or her to a particular, or you have to give your kid a particular education, then obviously you will have to start building that corpus or that kitty. तो वो तो करना ही पड़ेगा. So you might end up shopping a little less, but you will have to invest that. I think it's all about smart investments, because if you don't do that, उसके लिए आपको थोड़ा सा financial literacy पे जाना पड़ेगा. Because how your money grows is something which we should all learn as women, because sometimes we do not take that seriously. So again, I will tell you, read the book Compound Effect. Read that, and you will realize that a 10 rupees saved today can multiply into so much after a number of years. Even if you start saving that 10 bucks, what it will translate into, you will never even imagine. So I think it's about smart investment. So start looking at different kind of mutual funds, start looking at different kind of investments, probably reach out to these investment agents, or so I'm not a very good person in telling you all that. But yes, what I did was some portion of my earnings, I just kind of saved it, and rest, again, I said, God has been kind to me, so I have been able to do a lot of things because of that, right? But at the same time, I have lived my life the way I wanted to. I have spent whatever I wanted to, because as I said earlier, do what makes you happy, because once you are happy, you can do a lot of other things. Yeah.
Oh, madam, you are a single mother, right?
Anamika, sorry, just 1 second. Anamika, you should probably do, I'm sure you would have done it earlier, but you should do some
Okay.
sessions on finance for non-finance.
Yeah,
You should
definitely.
bring in some, some of these people who do a lot of, who
Yeah,
can
sure.
help you with some smart investments.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
when all of you are in that early career, you should
Right.
know how to save your money so that it
Exactly.
multiplies for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Nutritionally, yeah, definitely we'll go for some wellness session for, financial and mental health.
Correct.
Yeah, looking forward, and I will be in touch with you.
Right. I think one of you was asking a
Yeah,
question.
one more having.
Actually, women are very sensitively, very heartful.
Mm.
So much kindness is there. If society, if any, you are in single mother, madam. If you are going to outside, they are talking about your weakness. They are talking about our. It means strong. Yes, madam. Strength.
Sorry, come again. What did you
Actually, you
say?
are the leader as of now,
Mm.
madam. Before that, you are starting career starting. You are in single mother, as you said, no?
No. So I was not a single mother when I started my career. So
Oh.
I was in the relationship for almost 19 years of my marriage. And after that, I moved away from that. So I was a single mother since 2015 for the past 10 years, 10, 11 years. Yeah.
Are you going to any challenges from society, madam? How to face the society, and if boy is in single, nobody asks the question. But girl, it is in single means society. It will questioning and I don't know how to.
No, I get your question, that when a woman is seen as a single mother or single or has moved out of a relationship, she is questioned more from the society compared to a menfolk, right? So my only answer to that would be, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care what others think about me, right? Because I am not answerable to them, Sudharani. Remember that, right? You are answerable to your own self and probably to your own children, right? At some point, not even to your children, right? Because your life is your life. So, yes, but again, it's easier said than done. Every individual is different. So, probably I had my own learning lessons, and as I said earlier, for me, happiness mattered more than just following that society rule. So but trust me, these are again all assumptions which we have in our mind. So I also thought the same, or probably my parents also thought the same, that, what will people say, and, what the society would say. But nobody bothers. Trust me. They can talk behind your back, which anyways you won't get to know.
Actually,
Right?
my
So,
friend, she is very when she is talking with me every day, she is crying because of she's don't have financial issue, financial status. She is work with employee, and she will take care of his baby. So, and parents also not supporting because of actually she got two marriages, but she continued that relationship. So society is question her, and she is facing and mentally she is not stable, and financially she is not stable. She is suffering from her career. So.
mm. No, it is a difficult journey, no doubt about it, and you will face a lot of challenges. But she's still in the relationship, right? She hasn't moved out of it.
She's single, madam, with
Acha,
me.
she's saying now. She's saying.
So actual parents, mother only there. Mother, she's
Hmm,
supporting to her.
hmm,
So she
okay.
don't have father support also.
Hmm, hmm,
So
hmm.
she is facing society issues and her personal issues. So that much first, what we have to motivate them to be happy. Actually,
So,
it is in my mind. Actually, so many words I will tell to her, but she's continuous. She is not stable.
right. So see, again, as an individual, it will not be right on my part to, because I am not the right person, or I am not a counselor to to say, or to tell that what she should be doing. But I feel at this point of journey where she is, because she is still not able to come out of that thing and face what decision she has taken. So probably, going to a therapist, talking to a counselor actually would help. See, because you need those life skills to move ahead in your journey. So I think that becomes very important, Sudharani. It is, we can, sometimes they don't want a solution from us, right? She is just sharing her problems with you. Maybe she does not want you to tell her that, okay, everything would be fine, you be happy, you stay happy. Probably that is not what she is wanting. She is wanting to share. She is wanting somebody who can kind of understand what she's feeling, and that no better than a counselor can do. Because then one is that they of course understand you, and the other is that then they kind of help you with developing those life skills to manage this world. So the best thing you can tell her is to take a help right now. And there is no stigma to that help, right? Because again, as human beings, or we are still evolving in that journey, that where we feel that emotional well-being again is very underrated, right? But when people go through these milestones and challenging journeys, people do need that support. And uh, and and at some point, I think all of us, if we need it, just happily go take it. That will really help her. Trust me, that will help her.
Thank you.
So yeah.
So yeah,
एंड
this is
वो तुमको उसको सुधा बताना पड़ेगा कि society is not there to take care of you, right? Society will never come and stand when you're crying. Society will never be there when you're happy, when you're not happy. So whatever they say should not, matlab, it's again, I'll say it's easier said than done.
But
I
we
have
are in
been there.
society, madam. That is the problem. She's facing. She is in society, but she can't take that. Every time they are, if she is forget also,
Hmm.
some nearby neighbors or friends, they will.
Yeah,
so
yeah. They'll keep hammering, keep doing that. She just has to listen from here and let it go out from there only. She has to make us see. She took that decision, right? She took that decision, or any one of us would take that decision thinking something. ऐसा तो है नहीं that impulsively you will just one fine day say that, okay, now I want to move out of my marriage. There is a reason you've taken that decision. So might as well, build that courage also then to face it. Simple.
Thank you.
so very good messages by you, Sherry. Really, it's a fantastic. Yeah, so my one of the colleagues, she's just intern. She would like to ask, very young. Yeah, please, Harshita.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. I'm Harshita. So
Yes,
I just want to know that what makes you stay motivated for your work? Like as a fresher, I'm just intern here. I'm pursuing my
ma'am.
master's.
Hmm.
Yeah, so completed my first year. I
Hmm.
just wanted to know that what is the main agenda of your, like, what makes you stay motivated towards your work? Even though after balancing your personal and professional life together.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What keeps me motivated? So,
Yeah.
as I told you, that, the only way to stay young is to keep your brain active, right? Now, how do you keep your brain active? When you keep learning new things. The minute you feel, see, the day I feel that, oh, now I am a CHRO, so it doesn't matter. I have a team of people to work, so I don't have to do anything. I can, so there is a saying also, to do nothing, you have to be at the top, right? So but I don't believe in that, because if I have to stay young, if I have to be active, then of course I have to keep learning. So Harshita, every day I try to do one thing which is different from my usual routine. So whether it is learning a new skill, or I spend time with the young management trainees whom I have, so I understand from their perspective what could I do differently in certain processes of mine. And but I will say there are days when I also don't feel like doing anything. There are days when even I feel that, oh, I don't feel like going to office. But then you just tell yourself that no, if you go to office, there are 100 things you can probably contribute to. So one thing which I have been very fortunate about is that I have built that ecosystem within my organization and wherever I have worked, that people feel very, very comfortable to come and talk to me. From a peon to a CEO, I give the same respect. So nobody feels overwhelmed if they have to come to me. Even the most junior most person can come to me, and the senior most person can also come to me. So I think, and when I am able to add value to them, that motivates me a lot. So now when I'm talking to all of you, that itself is a motivation, because I can feel that what is it that all of you are also going through. I can feel that journey I have been on. I have been in a marriage, I have been in a not so good marriage, then I have come out of it. I was when I moved out of my marriage, obviously my salary was not so much that I could take care of my children, I could build a home for myself, or I would plan to even send them abroad. But I think things just kept on happening because you don't give up. You tell yourself you have taken this decision, now you have to make it happen. So I think that is what exactly I did. So, Harshita, to your question, love your work, enjoy your work, whatever. It may be a very boring, mundane job. Sometimes when interns come in, or sometimes when new people, we just give them something which we don't want to do. So I'm just telling you, giving you that inside this, right? But then for you, whatever you will do, you will learn, because you haven't even done that, right?
Yes.
So just love your work, be passionate about it. अपने आप हो जाएगा.
Shelly,
Right.
Suhas here. Can
Yes,
you
so
please
how
give
are you?
us? I'm fine, thank you. Can you please give your messages to in Hindi for some time, because we have a lot of planned people who don't understand English. So
Hmm.
if you can move to
Okay.
Hindi or Telugu, whatever comforts you.
So as you know that I don't know Telugu, so it will not be possible for me. Hindi में definitely try कर सकती हूँ.
Yeah.
They have
Telugu.
planned people.
या हाँ. सो अगर कोई उनका स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन है तो मैं उसको हिंदी में आंसर कर देती हूँ, लेकिन अब मतलब व्हाट पार्ट जो मैं अभी तक सब बोल चुकी हूँ वो सब मैं रिपीट करूँ हिंदी में, या
मैं थोड़ा
how you
सा
want me to?
मैं थोड़ा सा इसको सिंप्लीफाई करने की कोशिश करती हूँ,
हाँ.
शैली।
हम्म.
जो भी वुमेन है वो शॉप फ्लोर पे काम करती हैं,
Right.
हर एक दिन
Right.
बहुत हार्ड वर्क करती हैं, और जो
Right.
प्रोडक्ट बनाने में जो वो अपनी एफिशिएंसी देती हैं, घर से आती हैं वो, और अपनी एम्पावरमेंट को प्लांट में दिखाती हैं। तो जिस उनकी एम्पावरमेंट के लिए आप एक मैसेज दीजिए कि वो किस तरह से अपने वर्क लाइफ को बैलेंस कर सके।
सो देखो, जो मैंने पहले भी बोला है कि हम सब जब अपने घर से बाहर जाते हैं तो एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है हमारे ऊपर कि हम अपने घर को और अपने ऑफिस को कैसे मैनेज करें और उसमें हम कैसे कंट्रीब्यूट करें. सो आई थिंक फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मतलब ये बहुत स्पेशली वेयर द शॉप फ्लोर, जहाँ पे भी हमारी शॉप फ्लोर में वुमेन हैं, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सो मच टू ऑल ऑफ देम, क्योंकि वो लोग वहाँ पे काम कर रहे हैं तो आप लोग यहाँ सब ऑफिस में बैठे हो, isn't it? जो मतलब सबसे ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होता है, जो हमारी विमेन और हमारी जो महिलाएं यूनिट्स में काम कर रही हैं. या सुहास, पार्डन फॉर माय हिंदी, दो हिंदी इज माय मदर टंग, लेकिन यू आर नॉट यूज्ड टू स्पीकिंग इन हिंदी सो मच, तो कई बार वो एक पूरी फ्लुएंसी में निकलती नहीं है। सो वो थोड़ा इंग्लिश हो जाएगा, खिचड़ी में बोलूंगी मैं। सो उसमें देखो, मैं तो एक ही मैसेज बोलूंगी कि जो आप कर रहे हो उसको आप पूरी शिद्दत से करिए, पूरी मेहनत से करिए। और वो जब आप करोगे और धीरे धीरे आपको खुद भी रियलाइज होता है कि आपके अंदर कौन सी वो स्किल है या कौन सी वो स्ट्रेंथ है, कौन सी वो चीज है जो आपको अलग बनाती है दूसरे से। सो एज महिलाएं हैं, हमारे अंदर मल्टीटास्क, हम बहुत सारी चीजें एक साथ कर सकते हैं जो कि मेन नहीं कर सकते। राइट, वो एक ही चीज कर लें वही बहुत है। ठीक है, तो वो हमारे अंदर जो मल्टीटास्किंग एबिलिटी है और जो हमारे अंदर क्या कहते हैं उसको, एक क्यूरोसिटी ना महिलाओं में अपने आप होती है। तो वही चीज आई थिंक आपको ग्रो भी कराती है, बिकॉज जो आपका एक एक नई चीज सीखने का, करने का, आप अपने बच्चों को कराते हो, आप खुद करते हो, आप बाहर निकलते हो घर से, आप पूरे 9-10 घंटे मेहनत करके वापस जाते हो। तो वही मैं बोलूंगी कि उसी पे फोकस करिए, अपने क्षमता को पहचानिए और उसी पे आगे काम करिए। वही मेरा मैसेज रहेगा इसमें। और खुश रहने की कोशिश कीजिए जो भी आप कर रहे हो। और कोई क्या बोल रहा है उसको, उसके बारे में बिल्कुल परवाह मत करिए, क्योंकि वो बिल्कुल जरूरी नहीं है। लेकिन जो आपके साथ खड़ा है, जो आपको सपोर्ट कर रहा है, डेफिनेटली वो एक अपने लिए एक उस चीज की व्यवस्था जरूर करिए। वो बहुत जरूरी है आपको आगे
उनका
बढ़ने के
आवाज
लिए।
नहीं आ रहा है। एक्सक्यूज मी मैम, शायद से उन लोगों का आवाज नहीं आ रहा है। जो आप शायद से
Wherein
बोल
are
रहे
you
हो
in the-
सुन नहीं पा रहे हैं, थिंक सो।
अच्छा, तो दिस योर आईटी टीम somebody has to
Okay,
check.
no problem, Shelly. I will convey this message to them. Okay, anyhow, this is the recorded video. So we shall share it there also. Don't bother about, okay, we shall, take care of these things. Yeah, but really wonderful message you have given in Hindi and English. If I'm explaining this thing, yeah, सारी वुमेन के लिए रियली बहुत जो आपने सिंपलीफाई में कहा कि लर्निंग को जो है कीप ऑन लर्निंग रखना है, लोगों को सुनना नहीं है। जो आप चाहते हो बिल्कुल आप वो करते रहो और अपनी एबिलिटी और क्षमता को पहचानो, आप क्या हो, और अपनी क्षमता पे आप अग्रसर रहो और जो स्किल्स आपकी है उसको बढ़ाने की कोशिश करो। तो पूरी मंतव्य यही है कि हम गिव टू गेन। So wonderful. Thank you so much, Shelly. It's a really fantastic session and very good learning for us. And being a part of this, only more than 1 hour. Thank you so much.
Happy to do that.
Yeah.
And
Once again, yeah, please, Shelly.
yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. And मुझे भी बहुत मजा आया आप सबसे बात करके, और मुझे भी बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला आज। and wish you all a very happy Women's Day. खूब मेहनत करते रहिए, आगे बढ़ते रहिए, and one day I'm sure I will see all of you in a leadership role. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Shelly. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Actually, madam, your voice is very strong and very clarity and clearly, madam. Actually, very like your presentation, madam. I'm so much happy with your
Great.
थैंक यू सो मच। तो यही मैंने आप लोगों को बोला, कन्विक्शन अपने अंदर होना चाहिए। राइट, जब भी आप किसी भी अपॉर्चुनिटी को एक लर्निंग की तरह लोगे तो वो अपॉर्चुनिटी से आपको डेफिनेटली इतना कुछ सीखने के लिए मिलेगा कि ये कॉन्फिडेंस अपने आप बिल्ड हो जाता है।
Right.
सो जस्ट हैव दैट इन योरसेल्फ और आगे बढ़ते रहिए, रुकना नहीं है। एंड गिल्ट कभी नहीं फील करना है, बिकॉज सोसाइटी, घर वाले, ऑफिस में मैनेजर्स आपको गिल्ट फीलिंग दिलाएंगे कि ये जरूरी था, ये नहीं किया, बच्चे का एग्जाम था, तुमने छुट्टी नहीं लिया, सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स विल कीप हैपनिंग। यू हैव टू डिसाइड, आपका मन है छुट्टी लेने का, आप लो। कोई और आपको बोल रहा है लेने के लिए, तो वो आपको डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा। हाँ, आपको ब्रेक लेना है अपने लाइफ में, आप लो, बट नॉट बिकॉज कोई और आपको बोल रहा है। The other person can also take a break, na? It is very easy to tell the women to please take a break and stay at home. दूसरे भी कह सकते हैं।
Give me one small suggestion. Actually, I'm in going to my mother house as a daughter. I will help to my mother and brothers and sisters, and I am become a wife in my home. I will serve to my husband and my son. Actually, in office also, I will help to my colleagues and everybody and support them. But actually, sometimes I'm missing. I'm miss anywhere. Sometimes, madam, how to we are recognizing
Yes, we can
ourselves.
discuss this, Share later on, Sudha. Okay, thank you, Shelly, be part of these things. Okay, we shall take care of, yeah, so
Yes,
wonderful
we can
messages
do
you have
that.
given. Yes,
Anamika, you can please share my number with Sudha. She's asked me a
definitely.
question, so it is my
Definitely, I will
responsibility
share.
to answer her.
Sure.
So maybe Sudha, आप मुझे कॉल कर लेना. मैं बता सकती हूँ मैं आपको बताऊंगी. बाकी तो ऑब्वियसली हम सब अपने आप ही इस जर्नी में होते हैं और अपने आप सीखते हैं, राइट? लेकिन जो भी मुझसे होगा वो बन पड़ेगा वो मैं आपको बताऊंगी. So any one of you, if you want to anytime call me and just talk to me, more than happy.
I will share your number to
gain.
all the, yeah.
Yeah, give to gain.
Yeah.
ठीक है?
Yes, right. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Happy
Shelly.
Take
to you.
care.
Yeah.
Take care and have a wonderful future and a career.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And to all the women जो units में हैं and shop floor पर हैं, wish you all also a very happy Women's Day and namaste. चलो, take care. Bye bye.
Good, good.